Hi, I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, back with you today for another edition of Tomorrow's News, our daily video feature in which we tell you a little bit about what to expect in the next day's newspaper. Today's Tuesday, April 8th, 2014, so I'll be telling you what you can find in the Wednesday, April 9th print edition of the Peru Tribune, or online tonight at perutribune.com. On our lead story, our co-lead story, Chad and I wrote reports on Peru water rates. Chad's story was from last night's city council meeting. They approved putting backflow preventers into residential and commercial water units so that they will not be contaminated. That actually is not going to have a cost for consumers. Consumers might be hit hard, though, after the Peru Utility Board receives back a rate increase from Umbau and Associates that tells them how much they're going to have to increase their rates for water service. They haven't increased in 20 years. They're set to approve that increase at a meeting 4 p.m. at 335 Canal Street on Wednesday, and that increase could go into effect as soon as September. On our display story, Chad went out today to the Peru Skate Park site where they finally broke ground. Really excited to see that project that's been gestating for a long time and raising money coming to fruition. Also, speaking of similar projects, Eric went last night to a Peru Public Library meeting where they were looking to continue to get community support for an OCRA grant, its Office of Community and Rural Affairs, for $400,000 that would let them do some renovations. They had a lot of community support again, so fingers crossed that OCRA sees that and decides to award them that money. Finally, on A1, we had a report from our friends over at the Wabash Plain Dealer about some folks in Wabash downtown who are concerned about how high the Wabash River has gotten because of the actions of a company that operates quarry up by Rich Valley. On our education page, Eric Stoff wrote a story for us about Emily Fouts. The North Miami High School senior is this year's 2014 Miami County Lilly Scholar, which means she'll get a full-ride scholarship to the Indiana college of her choice. She is planning to attend Taylor University, which said Manchester is still in play, possibly to go into the medical field because she really loves helping people. Really great to see that in some of the teenagers here in the community. Finally, on the sports page, we have two stories from Nick Roby. First is about groundskeeping. He talked to all three of our local athletic directors about the decisions, the factors that go into their decisions to cancel games. Player safety is a big part of it, and how they keep those fields playable when conditions are not great. And finally, from Nick, a story about the advancement or lack thereof of statistics in high school baseball. None of our local coaches, although we couldn't reach the Mechanical coach today, said that they're using advanced statistics in a meaningful way, although Peru is using an app called Game Changer that helps them keep score more easily and get to those kind of stats. So hope that they're able to find a way to succeed whether they're using those kind of stats or not. As always, you can find all those stories in tomorrow's print edition of the Peru Tribune. You can find them online tonight at perutribune.com, and you can find links to them on our Facebook and Twitter pages, which are both Peru Tribune. Finally, you can find me and all of our reporters on Twitter. Until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great Wednesday.